I will continue our writing lesson. In the previous lessons, we had introduction part, yes. Now, today we will learn how to write a perfect body paragraph on a different kind of essay questions. Today, I'll explain you one structure that is very helpful. And with the help of this structure, you can write any type of task to essay. Clear? So, let's get started. So the structure I'm going to share with you is called like peel, and I'll here write with like large capital letters. Okay, is it visible? Okay, clear. So the structure is peel. Now I'll explain what they stands for. So the peel for body paragraph, P stands for point, or like topic sentence. Clear? Next, E stands for explanation. Explanation, it means after writing your point or topic sentence, now it's time to explain, explain your that point or topic sentence with 2, 3, 4, it's up to your ideas. You can explain as much as you can, okay? And after explaining, you should prove, anyway, your explanation. If you explain it your point here, and your explanation should be proved with what? What do you think, guys? Yes, of course, you are absolutely right. Example. Example, and E stands for example. And after writing all them, you should finish your every body paragraph with what? L stands for what? Yes, link. Link means here you stated your point, you gave very creative explanations, and you prove it with one related example, everything. And now, at the end of your body paragraph, you should link your idea with the first one. And let's show how it will be in practice with specific sentences and for specific topic, okay? And bear in mind, in essay writing, if you write body paragraphs, it doesn't mean that you can write everything, you can explain in any way. No. So in our like task to essay paragraphs, every sentence, they have their purpose. Where to write, what to write, how to write, you should be aware of them, and in that case you will have very effective, a very clear body paragraph, and of course your paragraph will be assessed, how to say, in a good way by assessors. Okay, that's why let's write one body paragraph to our previous topic that we wrote their introduction part. So now we will write using this structure peel how the paragraphs will be written. Let's continue, okay? Yeah. So here we have body paragraph 1, and here we are emphasizing why walking less can be harmful to human health. Okay? So, and you can see full like one body paragraph. And we here explain it how the negative sides of walking less, let's say. So, and then let's analyze this paragraph one by one. What are the purposes of these sentences? As you can see here, every sentence, I explained it earlier, every sentence, they have purpose, yeah? The first sentence, the primary reason why I think walking less can be negative, as it would decrease people's health, We here stating our point, topic sentence, and it means after this, once you continue reading, you get information. What do I mean, like on people's health? And here, the first sentence is topic sentence. And while writing the essay, pay attention Each following sentence should explain the previous one. Okay? If we take the second sentence, in general, here you can see like we start our explanation with the words in general, or in other words, or actually. Yes, there is a required norm of walking for a daily basis, and not having it might give serious problems. And by writing this sentence, we are explaining what we meant on like about people's health. So next is, we are in the following sentence, like this means that this is like we are paraphrasing the whole sentence, previous sentence, with the word just this. Okay? So, and the third sentence explaining the second sentence, you know? If the second sentence explains you the first one, and the third sentence explains the second one, like the former one. This means that blood circulation of human body would get worse and lead to serious health problems. And again, uh, if we once you wrote like the third sentence, and that's with the help of two sentences, we could explain our like idea, and you can here add, if you are able, yes, you can add extra sentences. If you could do it like with two sentences, and it's also okay, but you should prove your sentence with one very relatable example. And in our case, we also do like this way, and we wrote our example with, like, for instance, where, for example, so for instance, and we are here explaining what kind of illnesses people can get if they walk less. You know, what do you think, guys? What kind of problems they will face if the people like walk less? Problems with blood circulation. Mm-hmm. What else? Blood circulation. What else? So, and here we wrote, thank you, Camila. Here we wrote, for example, people might gain an extra weight due to less body movement. Yes, and because here we wrote, if you pay attention, we have like a norm of walking. You know, on a daily basis, people should walk how many, should get how many steps? Walking steps. What do you think? Do you know? Yes. 10,000, 10,000. If you can, yes, you should try. Okay, and here we wrote this, we explain it, and this is our example, If here in general, and to here, this is our explanation, and this is our example, and we've left which one? Yes, of course. After writing all this one, after expressing your ideas in a coherent way, and lastly, you should anyway link the all idea to the first one. And the link, we write it like this. Thus, it means like this way. Hence, yes, you can use hence. That's why, And these words helps us to link our ideas. Thus means like all the things I said. Yes, thus means all the things, all the ideas I said can trigger a detrimental consequence. What is detrimental? What does it mean? The word detrimental? Yes, bad or negative, yes, consequences for individuals' well-being. Yes, and please, while writing any kind of uh, paragraph, yes, try to paraphrase as much as you can the words. Okay, and if you use a range of vocabulary, it also improves the quality of your essay. You know. And here also one thing I want to mention is like, what do you think? Here we wrote like we use can, and here would, it might, and what else? Would get, might, and what else? And the can trigger, yeah? So what do you think? They are like a modal verbs, you know? So why we used here like modal verbs before each verbs? Mhm. Overgeneralization. What is it, overgeneralization? Yes. Overgeneralization, it means what I wrote here, this is for 100%. Yes. If you don't write these modal verbs, it's some kind of like a softens, you know, your verb. If you like a left, if you write without adding or writing like modal verbs, it means this sentence where the idea is absolutely for 100% is true for everyone's case, you know? And in order to avoid overgeneralization, we should we should use these modal words accordingly. And you know the meaning, the how to say levels of modal verbs might or would or could, can, yes. That's why while writing body patterns, please avoid overgeneralization if you want to get like higher scores. Okay, so what was the next umbrella term? And here we explained our umbrella term about what? What was it? Yes, or it with uh, influence influence to human body. Yes, you know. So, and we could explain this our umbrella term like this way, and to write this a whole body paragraph. What structure helped us? Yes, the structure PL. And if you use this structure, writing paragraphs, no matter 2, 3, 4, yes, it will be easy because you know what are you writing now in the first sentence, what are you writing in the second sentence, and of course your each sentence will be logically linked to each other, you know. That's why I do recommend, suggest you to learn the structure peel and use it in your writing body paragraphs. Clear? Now let's practice, let's write continuation body paragraph 2, where we are going to explain which umbrella term. What was it? It's about what? What was it mainly? Do you remember? Ah, negative. Yes. If people walk a lot, say can also influence negatively to into the environment. You mean? Yes, of course. Let's then write this one. Okay. So now, guys, I want now you to work in pairs. Okay. So please, together with your pairs, write this continuation, the second body paragraph, and there also you should use the structure peel. And you already are given umbrella term like negative influence of humans walking to the environment. Okay. And please write the topic sentence, explanation, example, and the link. Okay. And I'll give you some time. So please start writing. Well, have you finished it, guys? Okay, then let's check. Which pair wants to share with their body paragraph 2? So was it clear how to write, how to use the field structure? Who wants to share with the body paragraph?
Can I
Okay.
read?
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, not getting enough steps would cause a negative effect to environment. This is the topic
Yeah.
sentence.
Yes, this is our topic sentence, and yes, you are right. Please continue.
It's about the negative consequence of the working less to the environment. We explain it with the people's commute to the different destination and with the help of transportation, different various kind of transportation.
Yes.
And actually, we started the explanation with actually. And while people commute to different destinations, they try to use various transport types instead of getting on foot. This is the first explanation.
Yes.
Using all the time, these vehicles might uh,
Cause
might cause dangerous environment problems.
environmental problems.
This is the second
Great.
explanation,
And
which
here you explain it. Yeah. And now, example. Who wants to share with the example? What was what was your example? And the example should prove your the last sentence, the previous one also, yeah. And that this is like uh, being even more specific, you know. So who can share? Maybe Jamshid.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, roads with full of cars can be congested and lead to air pollution of that place.
Yes, of course. And here, congestion, traffic congestion, and the congested roads, they lead to, of course, the place where a lot of traffic congestion transfers. Of course, they like emit uh, fumes, different kind of acid fumes, and pollute the air that we breathe with. That's why this is very negative effect to the environment, and because of human, due to human action. Okay, great, thank you. And the last one, link. Who will share with the link? Okay, then take the.
I think even people's will would affect negatively to our surrounding if it's not enough.
Mhm. And the link, the aim of the link is again one more time stating that this phenomenon or tendency is considered as a negative. And that's why I gave or I wrote all these ideas. And you are like linked somehow close to the um, topic sentence. If in the topic sentence you introduce the one idea, but with the help of link you conclude the idea, you know, and they have like a logical connection, and between like topic sentence and link, everything like explanation, their core, let's say, ideas. Clear? So today's structure, peel structure is clear for you guys.
Yes,
And
of
I will
course.
share with one again new topic. And as a homework, you have to write a full essay using our peel structure. Clear? So, see you next time. Bye bye.
Goodbye.